This is a really impromptu vlog for me, but I've just been sitting here now and I just had a few chats with some of my friends, and obviously for those of you who don't know, I dance every single day of the week. I'm training in professional dance and musical theatre, but I just feel like I can be doing more. I feel like I could be stronger. I feel like I could be more toned. I feel like I could be making healthier choices. I just feel like I go in and out of, it's not about like losing weight, because I know I'm not big and I'm pretty happy with the weight that I am, but I just feel like I could be doing more. I could be so much stronger and I'm just not doing enough. And I'm sort of setting myself going forwards from tomorrow that I'm just going to work harder, do more, because I just feel like it's not even at this point a size thing, it's a strength thing. I just feel quite weak generally and I'm not having it. So I don't know when I'm going to upload this or how long this vlog is even going to be, how many weeks. I don't want to do it for like a week. I don't want to be like a week in the life. I just want to update this as and when I have progress, as and when I see results, when I decide what work I'm going to do, when I decide like what I'm thinking of eating or stuff like that. But it starts today on the Sunday the 17th of January 2021 is the beginning of this journey now to making myself stronger. I don't necessarily want to do loads of body check-ins because I don't want to make it about my size massively, although obviously with one of the things that I want from getting stronger is more muscle definition, but I don't want it to be just for that. I don't want to just look strong and not be strong, but that's kind of the vibe, because I just feel like, yeah, I just see other people and I think you look strong and like so defined, and like I always feel like I don't, and it's not even about how thin I am. I just want to feel and look that much stronger, and like whenever I see a little bit of muscle in my arms or whatever, I always feel like, wow, like I love that, so I want more of that. I don't want to be like a bodybuilder, but I do want more definition. So this is going to be like a progressive vlog, I suppose. I need to save these videos somewhere so I don't lose them. I'm just going to update whenever there is an update, and if I remember, this is a note for Lydia when you're editing, put the dates in the bottom corner so I can see progression, track progression, and we're just going to see where this goes. Yeah, this is my plan. Okay, well, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Okay, I feel like I need to do a bit of explaining. So today is actually the 18th of January, so the day after I made that first clip that you saw, and it was such an impromptu thing. Like I just decided I was going to do it. I didn't even know what I was going to do, but I was going to do something. I was going to make a change, and then I just picked up my phone and just started filming. Like there was no forethought into that. It was just, I'm going to do something and I need to do something and I'm going to do it now. So as you can see, I'm wearing my Apple Watch. I have like a love-hate relationship with it, because I feel like it doesn't always, well, it's fact, it doesn't track things accurately. So it's nice to have like a ballpark idea, but then I feel like when I start wearing it, like today, I like walked around my kitchen for a little bit and like my like number of steps hadn't gone up, but I was like, I've been walking around for the last 2 minutes, why has my steps not changed? And then I get like really hooked on it. So I need to remember, like, it's not like, it's a good little guide. It gives you sort of a ballpark figure of calories and a ballpark figure of steps. But I feel like for me personally, with the watch that I have on my body, I can't trust it completely. And I don't know if that's the same for everyone or if that's just for me. But I know that other people have said similar things, that like, obviously with all these things, some are more accurate than others, and some people really like the Garmin ones and whatever. But since I already have it, I'm going to carry on using it. So just a little talk through my kind of plans. After I filmed that clip yesterday, I messaged Rosie and I said, like, I want you to be my, what's the word? Like, I want to be, what are those people that you do things with to keep each other on track? I can't think of the word, but I was like, can you do that for me? Like, you can do it too if you want, but like, can you be that person who stops me from falling off the wagon? Because like a lot of my friends, including Rosie, we're like all dancers. So you would think like it's so easy. Like, I'd literally do, at the minute I'm dancing 5 days a week. Like, it's not that I can't do any exercise. It's like a healthy routine, and it's just the routine bit and it's the balance bit. Like, it's so easy to have a day when I have, I don't know, really healthy porridge bowl for breakfast, and then a salad for lunch, and then, you know, a really healthy meal but like for dinner. But I never get any sort of consistency, and I'm talking like months here, and like a lifetime really of consistency would be ideal, but I know that's not possible. As in a complete lifetime of pure consistency is not possible, but a balanced diet, that should be achievable over a lifetime, and that's ultimately my like life goal, just to be like consistently healthy. I don't think that's anybody's, isn't it? So anyway, I'm getting off track. So she's already doing loads more than me. So she was like, why don't I tell you some of the things I'm doing, you can see if they're things that suit you. So my goals for this week are 10,000 steps a day, and I've already done, I've done about 7,842 steps a day, and it is 2:30. But that's ish. Like I said, I'm not going to trust that completely, but if this says 10,000 steps on my watch, I'm going to take that as I've done my 10,000, because I think, yes, sometimes when you're typing it adds them on, and sometimes if you're on your laptop and you're typing it adds them on, but equally sometimes I'm walking and it doesn't add them on. So I'm going to just say, for the sake of this, I'm going to judge the 10,000 by my watch, because I do think that's more accurate than like any like a phone pedometer or anything like that. So 10,000 steps. I'm going to try 3 litres of water, which is, I've got like a 500 milliliter shaker little bottle thing which I've been using, so 6 of those a day. And I'm going to try and just have more balanced and healthy snacks, because I think I said this before, I'm sure I've said this before in a video, but this is my life story. Honestly, guys, like I just go in circles, that if I have like chocolate biscuits and crisps as my snacks frequently, I don't actually appreciate them or enjoy them. I just eat them because they're there. And especially when I'm home, because obviously at college, I don't really have the funds to be buying chocolate biscuits and crisps all the time, on top of the other things that I get. Whereas home, we have them as little treats, and I just end up, rather than having an orange, like there'll be fruit in the fruit bowl, but I'll just reach for a chocolate biscuit. So not cutting out them at all. But I'm just thinking, do I actually want the chocolate biscuit or the packet of crisps, or am I just hungry? Because for me, like unless I'm really craving stuff, like I don't know about anybody else, but chocolate is my worst thing. If I have chocolate when I don't actually crave it and want it, I don't like it. I can't explain it. I don't know whether I wouldn't even say it's guilt. It's just, I don't know. It almost feels like too much if I'm not in the mood. So one of my other goals is like not better snacks, because there's nothing wrong with, food that has less nutritional value. Like, it's not bad, but just making healthier choices this week, I think, is my aim. And this has already been a huge clip, and I don't want to like film every single day. I kind of want to do like check-ins, but I just thought, because this was the beginning, I should check in. Obviously, I'm doing college 5 days a week, and then I have an abs and arms exercise like routine, which I know I've definitely shown you guys before, in like a week in the life or a day in the life. I definitely included it before. If you want to go back and look at that, it was not in full, it was just like a time lapse, but I definitely have put that in a vlog before. And I'm just gonna keep checking in with like updates and how things are going. Hello guys, I haven't filmed much for this video this week, because it was the first week and I was sort of getting into the swing of things, but I thought I'd do a big catch up now. I've sort of half found the week, my goals, what I've achieved, what I haven't achieved, and just sort of catch you all up on that. This week I set my goals to close my rings on my Apple Watch every day, which if you don't have an Apple Watch, I'll just show you now. The rings look like this. The red is your move goal, and it's out. Your move goal is out for 300 calories. Your green is your exercise goal, that's out for 30 minutes, and the blue is your stand goal, which is how long you've stood for, and that's 12 hours. So when you close your rings, you've done at least 30 minutes exercise, burnt 300 calories, and stood for 12 hours. So one of my goals this week was to close my rings every day, and I feel like that's really helpful, because obviously with dance I will end up always pretty much closing my exercise and my move goal and my exercise goal, because obviously I'm doing 30 minutes exercise, and I will probably burn on a regular Monday to Friday day, I will easily burn 300 calories doing my classes, which I also track on here using the dance like workout option and the bar workout option. But I felt like the stand goal, that's what I used to kind of push myself this week, to not just sit down in between classes. and to do something and just keep moving and keep stood, because obviously sitting down all the time isn't good. So that was the main thing that I kind of wanted to close my rings for, and it's just so satisfying when you do, and it's like rings are closed. It's just a nice feeling. So that was one of my goals I set this week. Another one of my goals I set this week was to walk 10,000 steps a day. The only day I didn't do that was, so today is Sunday, but Saturday, just the one yesterday. And so to get my 10,000 steps in a day, I was doing this week, and I have done at least a half an hour walk every day around where I live. And I think that has been a game changer for me and just general positivity. Like when I say Monday, I have 2 lessons from 8 in the morning till 10:30, and then I have a break. Usually in that break, I would sit down, I would make my lunch, I would not really do anything, and I would just end up feeling really lethargic for my 3rd lesson of the day, and just really losing interest, really, yeah, you get into a slump. I feel like when your lesson ends and you're stuck at home and you've got no real productivity, you just get into a slump. I went out on this walk on Monday and I felt so good when I was out. I was in the fresh air. Usually I haven't been going out really at the house much. And then when I got back, I just felt so productive and energised because I'd already ticked off something else off my list. I'd gone on my daily walk and I just felt amazing. I got on about 5,000 steps. I was easily on my way to completing my 10k by the time I'd finished. Because bearing in mind, I'd already got a few k in the morning, done 5k on the walk, and then 5k steps, not 5k distance, but I was out for only half an hour. I came back, boom. Just such a good feeling, and it really changed my mindset for the day. And even on Tuesday, when I only had an hour break for lunch, I made my lunch straight away. I sorted myself out. I timed it so I knew I'd be back in time for my lesson after lunch. But I just went on another really super quick half an hour walk. And again, it just changed the day for me. Like it just kept me positive during the breaks and like productive feeling. And just better. Like I just felt better all week for it. And it's really, really super helped with this like positivity that I'm feeling. And I seriously think if you haven't considered trying to do 10,000 steps a day, it's a game changer. Like seriously, that's what we were told, you know, try and get your 10k steps in a day. And I was like, it seems really simple, so I'll give it a go. But honestly, it's only been a week and it's been a game changer for me. So I think that's a goal that I really want to continue with. My 3rd goal was to drink 3 litres of water a day. So this shreddy shaker is 750ml, so it's exactly 4 of these a day. And I won't lie, some days if I'm really struggling, I make the last 1 or 2 squash. The first 2 days I did them all water, and then my general one is 3 of these of water, 1 of these of squash. And then my last goal of the week was, I had 2 more. One was to get back into doing that workout. It changes my strength levels 100%. Every time I stop doing it, I really notice the difference. So I put that on my list and I was getting that in every day. So I was basically just doing a half an hour walk in this. This was the additional exercise that I was doing, but I noticed such a difference. And then my last goal was to stretch every day, and I didn't stretch Friday night and Saturday night. So I have failed that twice. But I usually stretch in the evenings, and I've just been so tired the last 2 days. I didn't, which brings me to my last kind of point of this little clip before I continue on. I really struggled yesterday. I really, really struggled yesterday. I felt so emotional for some reason. And I didn't have any motivation to do anything. I did get up and do my workout, so it got done first thing. But once I got home from work, I was honestly so tired and I just felt so rubbish. I actually ended up demolishing 4 of these, which are unreal, by the way. They're like this, so a whole section of those. But I've been making healthier choices all week, and like, there's still foods I love, but I love, say for example, I love Cadbury's Crunchy Melts. I also love hummus and cucumber. So I was just picking a different choice that I loved, which I knew I was making healthier choices all week, but it just got to yesterday and I was just so exhausted and emotional. And I did that. And to be honest, today I'm like, that was okay. You know, I had pizza on Friday night with my family because Friday night is always our like treat night. and I'm still allowing myself to do those things, but I'm just looking at the week with a more balanced and like healthy, I don't want to say clean, but like that kind of outlook on generally what I eat throughout the week. It's the weekend at the end of the day, and yesterday was a tough day, so okay. The lighting is pretty bad, guys, but you can literally see the sun. I have never known such a bright sun. I don't know if it's because, you know, when it snows, like the sun is reflecting off the ground, but like even just looking away from the sun, like it's so bright. So yeah, if I'm in shadow, or like ideally I would usually turn the other way, but that's a bright old sun. In fact, I don't even recommend that you look straight at that. Is that bad for you? I don't know. Well, obviously looking directly at the sun. I mean, like, is it bad to look at the sun in a video? I'm not sure. A little note for me while I'm editing, stop looking at the sun. Anyway, I'm really digressing, and my hands are freezing because it is cold and I did come out with that gloves on, but I thought I'd film because I'm on my daily walk right now. Today is Monday, so it's the first day of the second week of me sort of trying to live a healthier, more balanced lifestyle, and I have to say, so far, I will, like, whoa, did any of you see me? I almost really stacked it then. I don't know, I have to say, like, just getting out every day is nice. It's just nice. I think I started this sort of like healthy vibes just because I felt like I wasn't that happy. I know I said at the beginning, like, it wasn't because of my body, but I think I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to be happier with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just for that, but I just recognised that, like, do you know what I think it is? And I think this still stands to be true, is that obviously I dance every day, so I'm already incredibly active in my day-to-day lifestyle, but it's so easy to just sit on that and not do anything and think, well, when I'm at college, I burn lots of calories because I dance, so that means I can eat whatever I want and I don't have to try. But I think a healthy lifestyle is more than how much you weigh, and eating better, making healthier choices, so far anyway, getting more sleep, drinking more water, going on walks, so just getting more, like, I feel, I can't explain how much better. Like, bearing in mind we are in the middle of a lockdown, so I know I don't want to come out here and be like, oh, my life's amazing, because I know so many people are finding this time hard. But if I compare to the last 2 lockdowns, the way I feel right now is like so much better. I just feel so much better, and I'm gonna obviously keeping you guys updated on how I'm getting on with this, and if this feeling stays or whether this is just like a really good week. But I do honestly think there is so much to be said about, and you know what, just I'm making just like better choices at the minute. I'm like forcing myself into better choices, like not allow myself to snooze my alarm more than once. So my snooze is 9 minutes, so in the morning I give myself an hour to get ready. Bear in mind, all I have to do is get up, get washed, put my hair in a bobbin and have breakfast. But doing that in a rush isn't nice either, and it doesn't set me up well for the day. So I've allowed myself to 1 snooze, so that would give me 51 minutes to do all of those things, and I do not allow more than that. And I think even that, just I feel more set up and ready for the day, rather than rushing around 2 minutes before my Zoom class starts, like looking for a hair bubble. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all just little bits, guys. And I think moral of this section of vlog is even tiny changes are worth making. Like, you don't have to. Like, I've made quite a few all at once, but you don't have to. Even just deciding, like, I'm not going to snooze my alarm anymore, or I'm going to make sure I just get out of the house once a day, or I don't know, just it doesn't have to be something that's like groundbreaking to make such a difference to your day. Like, for me, just not allowing myself to keep snoozing my alarm has just set my day off on such a better note. And I know that's so obvious, like, we all know that rushing around in the morning is not the best start to our day. Whoa, what was I saying before? Should we do this in the right order, Lydia? That it doesn't stop me doing it, is what I was going to say if I broke my neck. It doesn't stop you from still doing the things that you know aren't going to help yourself. So yeah, that basically. But also, just to preface or just to explain what just happened when I almost broke my neck, where I live, we had like a huge jump of snow on Sunday morning, like quite significantly actually, a good few inches down. And where I'm walking right now, it was all like driven over yesterday and went quite icy. It was quite icy yesterday, and then we had like another dusting of snow yesterday evening, really light, but what I did is it just powdered over all of the ice, made it really easy to walk on, but every now and then there's just a little bit that hasn't been covered, and yeah, you really do almost break your neck. I'm gonna go because I am actually planning to do a body check-in today, which is not what the whole thing's about, and I didn't do a body check-in at the beginning of the video, so I haven't got anything to compare it to, but I'm going to do it anyway just for myself because it is only 1 week in, and just see. So yeah, I'm going to get back home before I start my third class of the day. I think I'm going to do a body check-in, and just, it's not huge, it's not going to be like naked or anything, just to update you guys and talk through kind of like my like little small personal aims that I've got. And yeah, so I'm going to go now because my hand's about to freeze to death. Hello, as promised, a little body check-in. Now I will say that my abs look better in this mirror than they do in real life because of the lighting. It's giving me sort of some little lines here and here. I mean, to be honest, they're not majorly good or strong, particularly my lower abs. I'm not going to flash you, don't worry. Particularly my lower abs, they've not got much definition at all. So yeah, my arms are just, they're not massively weak, but they're equally not hugely strong. Yeah, so essentially that's the situation as we are dealing with right now. I'm not like unhappy. I think it's more to lose just a little bit of body fat just to reveal some more muscle and to tone up a bit more. So that's what we're going for. I have toned up more in the last week. I would say the midline, you can't see it right now because I'm sat down, but the midline between my abs is the one that's more frequently there than the two at the sides. They sort of come and go depending on the week, the day, whether I've eaten, whether I'm due on my period, like anything like that. They get better, they get worse. This isn't the best they've been, definitely not. They've been much better at other times, but I think it's okay to go like through journeys with your body. I don't think you have to be one type of body all the time and at one peak level all the time. Like I think sometimes it's just nice to live and enjoy life and whatever. So I'm not hugely bothered, but I just thought I would do that for you guys so you could see, and sort of for me as well, so when I watch this back to edit it, or like if I'm feeling like I'm not making progress, I can just have a little look back and check in with that. So that's the deal as it currently stands. I'm just going to make lunch because I have a class in literally half an hour. So yes, I'm going to go make my lunch now. When I tell you that eggs on toast are my life at the minute, I literally have them every single day of the week. I just have one piece of toast and 2 dry fried eggs. Well, not dry fried, they kind of, I do a couple of spritzes of fry light and just fry them in that, because I used to be obsessed with poached eggs, but sorry, I keep them doing the cupboard. I used to be obsessed with poached eggs, but the novelty of those has kind of worn off, and I just prefer a fried egg. I prefer the white in a fried egg to a white in a poached egg. I used to also, a little change I've made this week, I am obsessed with like toast with butter on, and I will always have butter on my toast. Always. However, the other day we ran out of butter and didn't have any, so plot twist, I didn't put any on. And I have to say, in my opinion, with eggs on toast, it doesn't make a difference, because, well, I have ketchup anyway on top of my eggs, so I feel like you can't taste it. Obviously with most things, butter makes it so much more delicious, but I actually haven't been having it recently and it's made no difference. So I think I'm just gonna I'm just going to not bother if it doesn't make any difference. I'm not going to bother because the yolk makes it so like juicy, and not juicy, but do you know what I mean, like wet. And so yeah, I mean that's just a bit of updated information if you wanted it. Oh, I broke the yolk. Heartbreak. I knew that was going to happen. So I didn't break the shell very well. Oh, nice lighting. What should I put you on? So I say this and then there's nothing to put you on. Okay, so I've had my first 2 lessons. They were quite good. I was pretty tired this morning. But we are carrying on with positive week vibes. Right, so I'm going to go finish making my lunch and get to class, and I shall see you. Hello. Whoa. Birthday balloons. Oh, nice lighting. Hello. I bet you're thinking, but Lydia, wait. This isn't the end of the video, surely. You know, I can see along the bottom the time is running out and you haven't done the transformation, you haven't done the end of the 4 weeks update, blah, blah, blah. Well, let me just fill you in. Essentially, I've decided to cut the video into, like, split the video into 2 separate videos, and for 2 reasons, which I will explain as soon as I've caught my breath back. Gosh, running down the stairs really does take it out of you. Basically, I realised I filmed a lot. This was sort of dawning on me. So this is the end of the 4th week now, this little clip now. It was starting to really dawn on me this week, like, just how much I filmed. And I didn't want this vlog to be, like, a ridiculous amount long, because I feel like that it's not like it's a vlog of me, like, doing different things every day. I just didn't want it to get boring and stagnant. Like, there was quite a lot of footage. And equally, I didn't want to cut loads of it out, because obviously the things that I said I wanted to keep in. In addition to the fact that I've literally broken up for like half term / reading week yesterday. The end of this week, or this last week, so the week 4 of me, you know, making these changes, trying to live a slightly healthier, more positive, like more balanced in every way, like lifestyle, has sort of fallen off the rails a smidgen. I won't lie, it's been like I really have done my best, but it's just been a little bit of a struggle this week. I've missed 2, so I usually do 5 workouts a week, and this week during the week I did 2. I did bits of workouts during my classes, so it's not like I didn't do anything at all, but my specific workouts I only did 2, which means that even if I did them today and tomorrow, that would still only be 4 for the week. I have tried with my steps. I think I missed it twice this week. And yeah, I feel like it just hasn't been quite the finish that I wanted it to be. Like, I really wanted this to, like, a really big positive finish. And on that note, I don't really want to leave it like this, because I think, yeah, it's so normal to have a blip, and usually in life you don't work at something for 4 weeks and then stop. Obviously, for the purpose of this video, I was going to film like on this journey for 4 weeks, but I feel like because this particular week's just been a bit of a wobble, I don't want to leave it like this and kind of feel like negative about it. So we're not doing that. I'm going to carry this on for 2 to 3 more weeks, as in me filming this. Obviously a lot of what it's starting to snow outside. Sorry if I'm getting distracted, it's starting to snow. It's freezing today, so I'm not surprised it's starting to snow. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to carry on filming this journey for another 2 to 3 more weeks, because I've done 4, so I was thinking maybe 6 weeks, and then I'll just round it off in the 7th week. To be fair, I don't know how long the next vlog is going to be, because I've got the most ridiculously busy couple of weeks coming up, because we're going into assessment. So yeah, I've got a lot, so I feel like I'm not going to put pressure on it to be like a huge big clip, but I just want to keep, because I also want it to be real. I don't want it to be like 4 weeks and you will be trimmed to the nines, like toned to perfection, because A, that's kind of not what I did it for, and B, that's not realistic. So I'm going to carry on. This is the end of this vlog, but the second vlog is coming. I think it will be in. So after this video, I think there'll be 2 more videos and then the second installment, if you will. So there are clips from this week which aren't in this vlog because I've kept them for the next one. So yeah, already that vlog is a go. And I'm kind of excited to carry on because I feel like my plan was to keep the same goals for 3 months. My goals are 10,000 steps a day, my little workout 5 times a week, 3 litres of water a day. What is it? I must have said this so many times in this video and I can't even remember what they are. Try and stretch 5 times a week. I tell you what, the easiest one to keep up with, the easiest ones has been the walk and the workout. Days I've done most days. The easiest one to not do is the water. Some days I'm on it. Like if I'm on it, I'm on it. If I'm off it, I don't even do a litre, I don't think. So my plan was to keep these goals for 3 months because I feel like I'm someone who does it for a month, sees results and then stops. And I really do want to do more of like a transformation where I make huge changes in my life. And I actually feel like the daily walk has 100% changed my outlook. If there's anything you can take from this video, is go on your daily walk. Like your positivity, your productivity, your happiness, your wellness, like everything is so much better just by getting out of the house for like half an hour a day on a walk. I don't know why none of us did it before, but I think this is why people must have dogs. This is what I've thought, guys. I've been thinking this last couple of weeks, this must be why people have dogs. Because obviously dogs bring you so much joy. But walking a dog is like you do not have an excuse. You can't just be like, it's a bit rainy, let's not go. And I bet every time they feel better for it. Anyway, they're my thoughts. I'm going to go because this ending clip has been so long. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far and you're excited for the next one. Thank you for everyone who is continuing to join me on my journey. I'm loving growing my channel, making content for you guys. I've got so many exciting things coming up. I feel like I'm really starting to like get plans and get excited. It has been really hard filming through lockdown. I know everyone says the same thing, but especially because I love vlogging more than say sit down videos. Not that I don't enjoy those, but I just love vlogging. It is hard when you're in a lockdown because there's just nothing to vlog. So I hope that you're still enjoying these videos and I can't thank you all enough for your support. I'll see you next Sunday 10 AM.